What's good, everybody? Welcome into the fastest growing show in all of sports betting. It's Early Edge in 5. We have absolutely no time to waste. I'm your boy, the coach. Let's bring in the stars of the show. We're going 4 wide today. We've got the speculator. We've got EC. And, of course, Mikey B ready to roll. And I got to tell you, speculator, nobody could have predicted, that Dame Time would go for 60-plus last night. Ouch.
Look, I looked at the first quarter, 19 points for the Blazers, and I was like, all right, we made the right call. And then I stopped watching, and then I looked at the stats later, and I was like, he shot 72% from the field. 60% is good. He shot 60% from three. Unbelievable. Nobody would have predicted that. You just can't.
You can't predict it. You got to take it. You got to eat it, and you got to move on. But I was looking at the NBA games today, and I didn't find anything I really liked. But I said, how do I find something in the Knicks-Boston Celtics game that I can really sink my teeth into so I have something to play? And then the speculator comes through. Start us off, kid.
Yeah, we'll start you off with Jalen Brown over 32.5 points and rebounds. He's averaging 26.9 and 7.1, combining to 34 points and rebounds. So you're already asking this line to be below his average. And Jalen Brown's quietly having his best season of his career with career highs in almost every statistical category. I'm going to give you the three I care about and why I care about them. First, usage percentage is a career high, 30.9%. Rebound percentage at 21.9%, and unassisted field goal made percentage at 45.7%. What those three tell me is he's getting the ball more often, he's getting closer to the basket for high percentage of shots and rebounds, and he's creating his own shot. Add in the fact he didn't play against Miami, and the Celtics have back-to-back losses. He's going to have Quentin Grimes and Emmanuel Quickley guarding him, both young players with below average defensive ratings, and I like this pick for Jalen Brown.
Translation, they don't know how to guard an elite scorer. That's what the speculator means. Educate and entertain. All right. I got my man Mikey B on the show. There's no way EC is going last. No shot. However, as I look at our board today, I would love, EC, for you to give me just your first straight pick, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we're going to do one straight pick today, Coach. We're going to go to the Stetson Liberty game. I couldn't tell you where Stetson is. It's over 133. Now, this is a weird one, but I actually really liked it, and I hammered it personally. Stetson is 13-4 to the over, including 10-3 on the road, so that's easy. Stetson averages 76.8. Liberty averages 74.8. That's over 150. The over-under is 133, so I don't really understand what's going on here. So the deal is that Liberty hasn't scored less than 72 at home this season, but they haven't given up more than 62 in a game in the last month. I don't care about that. I'm taking the over line. The last 6 Stetson road games averaging 152. Let's hammer that over.
I like that a lot. All right, hang tight. So that's EC's first straight play. Now I'm coming to you for a straight play. And EC, if Arizona State was drowning in a bathtub, would you save them?
No, absolutely not. Never. And I would never pick them ever on the show. I don't care if they're the lock of the century. I will not pick them ever. Yeah, I hope you're not either.
It is too easy. For any of you that don't know, EC is diehard Arizona, diehard the Wildcats. Won't even say Arizona State normally. That's why I picked him today. I'm going Arizona State on the money line, baby. Minus 140 all day. And I'm going to tag you when they beat Washington tonight. Let me check my notes. Oh, take out the last 2 games they played. That was UCLA, tough, and USC, tough. But 2 games before that, when I picked Oregon, what did Arizona State do? Blew them out of the water. Then they beat Oregon State. What about right before that? Oh, they beat this same Washington team by 8 points. I don't need the points tonight. I need the money line at minus 140 and then to rub it in EC's face, which is one of my favorite things to do. Now, EC, let me come back to you. You've got an early money line parlay, as you put in my notes. Please give us that, sir.
Yes, Coach, I'm going balls to the walls today after doing great with these last 2 days of moneyline parlays. We're going to go with Towson, Michigan State, and some school called Kennesaw State at plus 138. I have no idea where that third school is from. I think it's Georgia, but we'll just go with that. Here's my reasons. Towson won 6-7, Northeastern 3-6 on the road. Check. Michigan State is 8-2 at home, and you can never trust Iowa teams. I will always fade Iowa when I can, especially on the road. So we're going with Michigan State and Tom Izzo money line. And Kennesaw State is 7-0 at home this year and has won 7 of 8. So we're going to hit this early one, and we'll be easy for the rest of the day, right?
Please remind EC never to say balls to the wall ever again. I didn't know we were still on the air. My bad. Mikey B, I know I can always count on you, big boy. What do you got?
All right. I already had to change my pick once because it's the NBA and someone got ruled out. So
of course
there's our second try.
Of course they did.
That's for you, Coach. Here's our second one of the day. We're going to do a player prop parlay, another one of Coach's favorites. We're going to go to the Pistons and Nets game. We're going to do Bojan Bogdanovic to score at least 20 points and Nick Claxton to grab at least 8 rebounds. That's plus 100 on FanDuel. Bogdanovic has been a consistent scorer for the Pistons all season. He's averaging 21.5 points per game. He has scored at least 20 points in 10 straight. So that's his part. With regards to Claxton, he has at least 9 rebounds in 8 of the last 9 games. In 6 of those games, he had at least 11 rebounds. The Pistons have allowed the 11th most rebounds per game in the league, so that helps him out there. I will say if you wanted to play Claxton at least 10 rebounds, that gets this parlay up to about plus 150 on FanDuel. I don't mind that, but I'm going to play it safer here and do with him at least 8 rebounds since we still get plus odds.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I still like the number, and then you get a little bit of a cushion to play with there.
Exactly.
I'm guessing that in the chat, this is a female's name, but a guy using it. Lauren Elizabeth says, my boy EC never misses. Love that boy.
Thank you, Lauren.
I don't think it was Lauren. I think it was a guy using, because Lauren, we've never had any females say that to you on the show yet.
Never.
Never.
And in real life either. So, you know.
Valentine's Day is coming up. Come on, EC.
Yeah. Avoid.
Mikey, why would you have to do that? Why would you have to bring him down? Why would you go there?
Let me tell you,
on
Valentine's Day,
he could reach out to Lauren here, and this might be something. Trying to help him.
I'm
if
doing like
he never misses
8 plays on Valentine's Day because I got nothing else to do. So you know what? We're going deep.
Oh my God. We're gonna come
whole
up
show.
with
the
we're gonna come up with the Cohen heads and bucket heads parlay on Valentine's Day. Maybe you guys could cook a steak for each other. All right, we've got one more late night. Did you like that one? Late night out here on the West Coast where me and EC live. Well, he kind of lives in the West. He lives in Mountain Time Zone. I'm a true West Coaster. Now, EC, lay the last money line parlay on everybody. Then I got a little added bonus I want to give out here in a moment. You're up.
All right. Well, I love the Pac-12. Obviously, that's where my Wildcats and your tonight Sun Devils, I guess, whatever they are, they're in this conference. So we're going to go with 3 picks, 3 money line picks. This is if you can't sleep on the East Coast and you really want to stay up till like 1:30 a.m., this is your parlay. We're going with Oregon, Utah, and Arizona. This is kind of the U of A revenge parlay. So U of A is playing Washington State tonight. Washington State beat them at home, snapped that 28-game win streak. Arizona is 16-2 in their last 18 against the Cougars. So we're going to bounce back tonight and beat them. Okay, so that's my homer pick. Now, Oregon beat Arizona the other week. They haven't lost 2 in a row since November, but they got smoked by Colorado on January 5th. They're going to bounce back as they lost the other day to Stanford. They're going to bounce back, not lose 2 in a row. They're going to beat Colorado at home. So that's 2 legs. And then we're going to go to Utah, who gave Arizona their first loss of the year. They're going to Oregon State. Now, this isn't really a bounce back spot, but Oregon State just stinks. Utah is 4th nationally in field goal percentage against. Oregon State can't score. I mean, no further commentary there about my dating life. OSU averaging under 64 points a game. Oregon, Utah, Arizona plus 174 as a late night special if you're staying up with Coach Spector and I watching this one.
All right. Now, here's the deal. You can't make jokes about your own dating life. That takes the fun away from us doing it, first of all. Second of all, I don't think either one of these are going to hit. but the chat seems to think so. So here's what we're going to do. If you think EC is going to hit either one of these, then write hashtag Cohenheads in the chat. If you agree with me that neither one of these are going to hit, then write Coach in the chat. If only one of these money line parlays win, I'm going to give out a cool $100 to anybody that backs Cohen. If neither one of them hit and you write Coach, then I'm going to give away a cool $100 to somebody who backed me. Who do you think wins, EC? You get two chances. You get two chances.
I'm gonna hit at least one of these. I feel good about both, Coach. I think the first one is if Michigan State wins, that one's a lock. And then the second one, I think that one is, I'm feeling great about it. So I think we go 2-0 tonight. That's 6-0 money line picks. This one's easy. I'm helping out the brand, helping out our listeners today, Coach.
Mikey, he literally says, I feel great about a school that he didn't even know existed before the show.
I think
you feel great about Kennesaw State.
Where is that? Where is that place? Was that his exact word? Something like that.
Georgia,
exactly.
I think.
Exactly. He says Georgia, I think. Yeah, if every sports betting show says, I think, we'd be out of business.
Doesn't matter where they are as long as it wins.
Can I host the show?
No.
Can I host the show?
Practicing for the golf show one day, you know.
Which will never happen. Grab your paper. Grab your pencil. Here is the recap. EC, he's got 3 different plays tonight. Stetson Liberty over 133. You heard the reasons. He doesn't care about what the stats say. It's a gut feel for him. Then 2 different moneyline parlays. Only one needs to hit for somebody to win. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay 2 winners. You know I'm very, very generous. Michigan State, Townsend, Kennesaw State plus 138. Then a late night parlay. He's doing it for the people. Oregon, Utah, Arizona, Pac12 all day, all night. Then the speculator, Jalen Brown over 32.5 points and rebounds. If you say P&R, I will go insane. Then the coach, Arizona State, money line minus 140. This pick is strictly for EC as they bury Washington tonight. Then Mikey B. We're on a little prop parlay. I love it. Bojan Bogdanovic, at least 20, and Nick Claxton, at least 8 rebounds. By the way, Mikey B, I had a question for you. Somebody on my Twitter, they asked me this, and let me get to it. They asked, okay, here's the question.
Okay.
All seriousness. Coach, help me understand how Garland's under points isn't the play tonight. He has only hit that number 4 times since November 23rd. What am I missing? I don't know what the number is, but is there a reason?
Keep in mind, Donovan Mitchell is probably not going to play tonight. He had, I believe it was a groin injury, came back for a game. He's questionable. Questionable against the Rockets probably means you're out when you're a superstar because you're not needed to beat them. So I'm going to guess he's going to get ruled out, and then the over probably becomes more appealing for Garland.
Okay. There you go, Preston. Remember that movie? They go Preston. What movie was it? Remember Preston? Oh, it was Adam Sandler, Mr. Deeds. Remember that? You remember that? Preston? Maybe a little young.
Yes.
Spector,
I know it. Yeah, Spector's probably too young.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You've never seen Mr. Deeds?
I have not. I'll put it on my list.
He's too young, Coach.
God. He's way too young. I literally tell myself, I go, WWE, ESPN, and this is my life now. This is my life now. Working with people who have never seen Mr. Deeds. What in the world is going on? With that being said, it's all the damage we can do. I need my one shot. Thank you, Snake. There's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these N5 tickets straight to the pay window. For my entire crew, love them all. Speculator, EC, of course, the man that keeps it on the tracks, Mikey B. I am the coach. Let's not forget about the Snake. Always doing work behind the scenes. Tell all your friends. It doesn't matter the day, the time, the show, the sport. We've got you covered. And, oh, by the way, we got confirmed today that after the Super Bowl, we will have an MMA new show, new cappers, new everything. Pay-per-views, PFL, Bellator. We'll cover it all after the Super Bowl. Right here on the Early Edge, where sometimes we do it in 5. Good luck.